First tonight on our news weekend, gunshots, multiple crime scenes, and 3 separate investigations as police on New Providence uncover a string of shootings in less than 24 hours. And living in the dark for weeks, but now a possible breakthrough as Grand Key residents could soon see their power restored. We have the latest from BPL. Plus, the man behind the sound of Cash Money Records hits the stage in the Bahamas. Manny Fresh delivers a night of hip-hop classics with a special Bahamian touch. We have the details for these stories and more as our news weekend starts right now. This is our news weekend. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Danielle Miller. 3 men are dead after 3 separate shootings in the capital, all within the span of 24 hours. The violence erupted in 3 different parts of New Providence: Soldier Road, Joe Farrington Road, and Gladstone Road, leaving victims ranging in age from their late 30s to early 50s. Now, police are racing to piece together what happened, who is responsible, and whether these deadly shootings are connected.
It is unacceptable that the Royal Bahamas Police Force takes all matters, whether they are fatality or homicide, serious.
That was Royal Bahamas Police Force Public Affairs and Communications Representative, Superintendent Leonard Ramsey, addressing reporters at the scene of the country's latest fatal shooting Saturday. It was the 3rd fatal shooting in less than 24 hours, with all 3 incidents happening in different parts of New Providence. According to Ramsey, the latest shooting happened around noon, in broad daylight on Gladstone Road near a bus stop. The victim, a man in his late 30s.
What we can tell you so far is that the deceased was conducting some landscaping duties here on the side of the street when a white Japanese vehicle pulled up. A male occupant exited and is charged gunshot in his direction, fatally wounding him.
This would be the 2nd time Saturday that Superintendent Ramsey briefed reporters on a fatal shooting. Earlier that morning, around 7 o'clock, police were called to a yellow apartment complex on Joe Farrington Road, where a man in his early 50s was reportedly shot. When officers arrived, they found the victim inside one of the units, unresponsive and suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. Emergency medical services were called to the scene, where paramedics assessed the man and pronounced him dead. Ramsey also confirmed that a woman was inside the home at the time of the attack. He said the victim was known to police in connection with a previous matter, but investigators are not yet disclosing the nature of that matter. The Joe Farrington Road shooting came just hours after another deadly attack, this one on Friday after 4 p.m. on Soldier Road, where a man in his early 50s was gunned down. That brings the total to 3 fatal shootings across New Providence in less than 24 hours. At this stage, police have not said whether the 3 killings are connected, and a motive has not been established. But as investigators work to piece together what happened, Ramsey had this appeal to the men of the country.
To try to find more amicable ways of settling their differences. You can speak to a pastor, a responsible adult, or even a police officer and trying to settle your differences. Taking the life of another is never the right thing to do.
Now, moving away from the crime beat, relief may soon be in sight for some Grand Key Abaco residents who have been without power for weeks now. Our news spoke to some of those residents earlier this week who expressed their frustrations, saying the prolonged outage was more than an inconvenience, but that it was also taking an emotional and financial toll. Earlier this week, Bahamas Power and Light released a statement saying another rental generator was expected to arrive on Grand Key on Friday with the hope of restoring power. Well, yesterday, BPL's Northern Regional Manager, Marvin Green, provided this update.
They have advised us that the testing has been successful and the unit will be collected and launched out in the morning, and the expected time of arrival would be sometime in the afternoon tomorrow, where we can look to mobilize and commission the unit, the replacement rental unit. So all things being equal, we expect to have the generator on Walker's Key by tomorrow, late tomorrow afternoon, so we can be able to restore the power, the long-awaited power restoration for the residents of Grand Key.
Now, Free National Movement Senator Dr. Trevor Johnson is joining those raising concerns about the transfer of millions of dollars from the National Investment Fund. The party held a press conference earlier this week, raising several questions, including who gave parliamentary approval to redirect the funds, whether there is a full accounting of where the money was deposited, and who the board members were who approved the move. Johnson, a first-time parliamentarian, says the Davis administration's responses so far have not been sufficient.
The standard cannot change because the opponents in the government benches have changed. If it was right to demand accountability for the Bahamian people when we were in opposition, it is right to demand accountability when you are in government. The National Investment Fund doesn't belong to the cabinet. It does not belong to the Prime Minister. It does not belong to the leader of the opposition. It belongs to the people of the Bahamas.
It may be easy for the issue to become a partisan one, with differing views emerging from both sides of the political divide. But Johnson says he's not making this appeal as a young politician, but simply as a young Bahamian.
I want to know that my money, our money, is being invested wisely. I want to know that Bahamians are getting value for it. And I want to know what we are leaving behind for generations behind us. Give us the numbers. Give us the reports. And give us the accounting. Because, my friends, this is not politics. This is about my money, your money, the public's money. And when it comes to the public's money...
When our News Weekend comes back from the break, from classroom ideas to potential businesses, these students are learning how to make it happen. We take you inside a camp helping young Bahamians think like entrepreneurs. Plus, summer isn't over yet, and neither is the fun. Tonight, our Josh Williams takes you inside Baja Bay, where families are cooling down, making memories, and soaking up every last bit of summer. That's coming up when our News Weekend returns.
My lord, Rika done turned 23 on us.
Say less. She was just a brown girl in the ring and now she 23? I dreaming.
Hold on, I supposed to go to Paradise Games. I gotta play this early California and Lake Miami.
Child, you know Rika born lucky. If anyone age could fall, it's her. I think I coming with you to Paradise Games.
Well, hurry up then. These numbers ain't gonna play themselves.
I come in. Any on Prince Charles now. You know we like new things.
Paradise Games. It pays to play in paradise. Paradise Games reminds you to please game responsibly.
You or a loved one currently under medical care? Do you need affordable medical supplies? Ports International is the largest home health care supplier. Our compassionate team is committed to patients and their loved ones. From hospital beds to wound care, wheelchairs to walkers, Ports is a one-stop shop for your medical supplies, and we accept all major insurance. With 2 locations to serve you, at Airport Industrial Park and Shirley Street, we also ship to the Family Islands. Visit us on Facebook or call Ports at 377-1771.
Pop the top with collect, check your cap at 700, 200,000 in cash and prizes, with winners on different islands. Collect! Pop the top with collect, check your cap at 700. You could win free bears, take a sip and collect merchandise. Matter says, I pop mine at I pop mine at when free bears are going under. Check your cap, collect! Pop the top with collect, check your cap at 700. You could win free bears, take a sip and collect merchandise. Matter says, drink responsibly, boy.
Thank you for sticking with us. Youth Minister Mario Bolek says he's pleased with the results of the ministry's summer camp programs this year. Dozens of camps were held across the country, giving thousands of young Bahamians the opportunity to learn, stay active, and take part in positive activities during the summer. The programs also provided job opportunities for hundreds of young people who worked throughout the camps. Speaking on the sidelines of the opening of a boxing summer camp, Bolek says the success of this year's programs is a result of careful and intentional planning.
Very successful, especially the camps that was partnership with the Ministry of Youth and Sports. We go in great depth and ensure that we make sure the persons who are involved in these camps are vetted and also has the necessary skill sets for the various sporting disciplines or youth programs that to be able to teach these young people a skill set so that when they leave these camps that they have something new that they would have learned to take back to their homes and their families or their social environment surroundings. And so I'm always pleased with the efforts that were made, especially when you look at the technical camps that we put on by the youth.
And while kids may be heading back to school, he says it's important to continue to provide opportunities for youngsters to be involved in positive activities.
People wants to be everyone, adults, kids, children, infants wants to be belong to someone, someplace or something, wants to feel loved. And if we don't pay attention to these kids, then somebody else will. And so we have to ensure that as parents and adults that we put these kids in positive activities so that we can curb their character as a young age. They said bend the tree while it's young, but that's what it's all about. And if we allow our kids to run astray at a young age, then we find problems as they get older. And so I encourage all parents to look at organizations and youth organizations and programs such as this, as the Boxing Academy, and try to get those kids involved in something positive.
Well, students in Grand Bahama in grades 7 through 12 are getting a head start in what it takes on building a business through the Youth Innovation and Entrepreneurship Camp. The camp is a collaboration between Learn to Prosper and SEED, a STEM-focused program, giving students a chance to explore areas like AI, branding, marketing, and coding, while developing their own business ideas. Learn to Prosper Program Director Tracy Sand says the students are also getting the chance to learn directly from local entrepreneurs.
Today, they're actually meeting with entrepreneurs from our local community, and what they're doing is they're solidifying their business idea. So throughout the camp, they're building this business from the different economy tracks, and so what they're gonna do is pitch their idea to these entrepreneurs that's gonna come in. They're gonna ask them questions like, do you think my pricing is right for our environment? Do you think that my business model makes sense? What can I do to be more profitable? And so what you see out there is they're just asking their investors questions, but right now they're kind of brainstorming, so they're not too focused on the investors yet.
And for Nelson, he says the camp is already giving him a new perspective on what goes into building a business, especially when it comes to creating a brand and getting it noticed.
I've learned how to make the AI give me feedback also. And yesterday I learned how to brand a business and how to market a business and what is the specific differences between branding and marketing. And the woman who came and gave us that presentation, she showed us her talent and how she makes brand logos and everything, and what's the background information between every brand logo and everything like that.
Now, another summer camp, Braun Limited, wrapped up its first Braun Academy, a 2-week program giving young Bahamians practical insight into careers in engineering, architecture, environmental science, and island development. 26 students from grade 9 through recent university graduates took part in virtual sessions led by Braun professionals. 4 teams presented concepts for an inter-island bridge connecting 2 Bahamian islands. The winning team, Built Different, proposed a bridge connecting Foxtown, Abaco with East Grand Bahama. Their concept featured a hybrid concrete design, 65 feet of navigation clearance, solar-powered lighting, and measures to reduce impacts on mangroves, seagrass, and marine life. Broad Managing Principal and Civil Lead Kevin Sweeting praised the presentations, saying they were comparable to those delivered by professional STEM workers. Braun says the Academy builds on its commitment to developing young talent and creating career paths for future generations.
An NBA playing with Bahamian roots is moving a little closer to home, and our Grand Bahama Goodwill Games swim champs received a hero's welcome. We'll get into all that next in our Sports Weekend.
For 38 years, Struckham Commercial Pest Services has provided trained certified technicians while using environmentally safe, industry-standard products. Pests can devastate your business. Together, we will ensure adequate sanitation standards and safe pest exclusion methods. Uncontrolled pest problems lead to significant financial loss due to food contamination, business disruption, and stock waste. Struckham provides detailed solutions protecting your business and reputation. Struckham, #1 in pest control services.
Hungry for a deal that hits the spot and your wallet? Then stop by Wendy's and grab our $15.95 meal deal for two. Choose two of your favorite entrees, a Dave single, spicy chicken, or a 10-piece nuggets. Served with 2 junior fries and 16-ounce drinks. All for just $15.95. At Wendy's, we're always serving quality food at a great price. Available for a limited time.
A Sure Win is open 24/7.
You can now top up your AsureWin account anytime online with the online deposit option on AsureWin.com.
Or via any convenient SunCash ATM. Just click the AsureWin selection.
It's quick, easy, and always open. AsureWin online. What's your game?
Lotto, casino, or sportsbook.
Win big. It's a Sure Win.
Quick, easy, and always open. A Sure Win online.
Rubens has career wear from Casper and Klein and LeSuit that will take you from office perfection to after-hour elegance with professional tailored suiting and business casual pieces. We have your 9-to-5 fit, even in plus. At Rubens, we believe trailblazing women need clothing that will consistently deliver powerful looks that complement their style and confidence. Rubens has workwear for the guys too, with Dockers and Nautica pants, dress shirts, and more to enhance his professional wardrobe. Get dressed up with Rubens, Harbor Bay and Palmdale Plaza, with timeless suiting made to work.
Good evening, welcome to our Sports Weekend. I'm Tej Adderley. If you know anything about 4-time NBA champion and 5-time All-Star Klay Thompson, is that he loves his boats and he loves coming home to the Bahamas. His latest career move puts him on the water, just a short boat ride from home. ESPN NBA insider Shams Charania announced yesterday that the 35-year-old sharpshooter has been brought out of the final year of his $17.5 million contract with the Dallas Mavericks and that he intends to sign with the Miami Heat once he clears waivers. Klay signed with the Mavericks 2 years ago, hoping to add much-needed outside shooting to the team coming off a run to the 2024 NBA Finals. The thinking was that he would be the missing piece to get them over the hump. Instead, the team initiated a total teardown, trading its best player, Luka Doncic. That teardown became a straight-up rebuild when they lucked into the number 1 overall pick and drafted Cooper Flagg, leaving Klay, a veteran, expecting to contribute to a winning situation in a bind. The Heat traded for Giannis Antetokounmpo in the offseason, but featuring a downhill rim attacker like Giannis means that a team needs a knockdown three-point shooter next to him. The man with the 4th most three-pointers made in the history of the NBA seems like a fairly decent option. Klay isn't the all-star he once was, but he can still make threes at an elite level. Despite averaging a career-low 11 points a game last year, he still shot 38% from beyond the arc, making him the perfect fit next to Giannis. The Heat are coming off a few seasons of relative mediocrity, not winning more than 50 games since 2022. If you know anything about Heat president Pat Riley, you know that's not good enough. Adding a veteran like Klay next to a roster with guys like Giannis and Bam Adebayo means that they're all ready to make a run, and they want to make a run right now. And if nothing else, Klay at least gets to live close to his boat. I know he loves that. This is exciting news for both Klay and the Heat, and the situation is developing, so be sure to check in with us for more information. Now we're going to head up north where our Victoria swimmers received a hearty homecoming. The Grand Bahama contingent of our Goodwill Games winning swim team was welcomed home at the Grand Bahama International Airport by a sizable group of family, friends, and government officials. Team Bahamas put forth a dominant showing in the game, scoring 1,378 points in total, and the Grand Bahama group played a major part in the effort, winning 19 of the team's 122 medals. It was the Bahamas' 4th straight win in the Goodwill Games. In her remarks, Minister for Grand Bahama, Ginger Moxie, lauded the group's accomplishments, expressing Grand Bahama's long-time tradition of producing elite swimmers while reiterating the community's support of their young athletes. Deputy Director for Sports, Nora Spain, in his remarks, also commended the team, noting that winning 4 straight championships is no easy feat. Congratulations once again to our swimmers for bringing home all the hardware from TNT. That'll do it for sports this evening for our Sports Weekend. I'm Tej Adderley. I'll see you again tomorrow night.
I'm sure many Bahamians will be excited to see Klay play in Miami. Well, on the other side of this break, Greg is in the Weather Center with us tonight to give us a rundown of what we can expect for the rest of the weekend. Stick with us.
Bing bang bing. Bing bang bing. Bing bing bang. Bang bang bang. Ding bang ding. Ding bang ding. Ding ding bang. Bang bang bang. Ding bang ding. Bang bang. Ding bang ding. Ding ding bang. Ding bang ding. Ding ding bang.
Hurricane season is here and preparation is key. Stay connected to the R News team and the RTV network for comprehensive coverage you can count on. Our team of expert meteorologists and reporters provide accurate and up-to-date information that focuses on your safety and what matters most to you and your family. Rely on the team you trust for all of the latest developments this hurricane season. Tune in and stay informed. Your safety depends on it.
Welcome to Paradise Games, where exceptional service meets the ultimate gaming experience. Our dedicated team is here to make every visit a win.
Now this is paradise.
This is more than just a place to play.
Now this is paradise.
It's where excitement meets world-class service.
Now this is paradise.
Now this is paradise.
Come, experience it for yourself. Now this is paradise.
Sun, sea, good friends.
And bold new flavor has arrived in the Bahamas. Introducing the new Jalapeno Ranch Cheeseburger. Spicy jalapenos, cool ranch, fresh Wendy's beef. One perfect balance. This isn't a heat you run from, you enjoy it. Bring the heat. Keep the cool with Wendy's new Jalapeno Ranch Cheeseburger.
This is our news. Welcome back. Partly cloudy skies on the outside, temperatures on the humid side as well, 87 degrees. We did have some showers and some thunderstorms earlier. Likely to see some of that later on tonight and into tomorrow. Southeast winds at 9 miles per hour, but it feels like temperature feels very warm. Feels like 98 degrees on the outside. Temperatures right now around the Family of Islands. It's 86 in Freeport, Grand Bahama. We pick up a string of 87s. Alistown, Bimini, Great Harbour, Key, the Berry Islands here in the capital and in Governor's Harbour, Eleuthera, as well as Marsh Harbour, Abaco, Nicholstown, North Andros, 86 there. 88s, Kemps Bay, South Andros, Black Point, Exuma, Arthurstown, Kid Island, Georgetown, Exuma, all 88s there. Also, look like Port Nelson as well. Coburn Town, San Salvador, and Edmonds Key, 87, and into the Southeast Bahamas, 85. Duncan Town, Ragged Island, we pick up more 87s. Colonel Hill, Crooked Island, Delectable Bay, 86 in Abrahams Bay, Maguana, Matthewtown, Inagua, good neighbors to the Southeast Turks and Caicos Islands. You share a temperature right now of 88. Satellite radar composite. First, we look at the tropics. We have a couple of systems that we're going to continue to monitor over the next couple of days. One out there in the far northeast Atlantic approaching Spain. Basically, it's going to be falling apart. It's moving into some cooler waters, likely to produce some very choppy seas up there. Then we have a second system, the National Hurricane Center giving this one a low chance for formation. Broad area disorganized showers and thunderstorms approaching the Bermuda area. That will likely continue on its northwest track, eventually turning more towards the north and just passing to the east of Bermuda. And across the Atlantic, we don't have the system yet, but there's a tropical wave expected to come off of Africa by Sunday into Monday. National Hurricane Center giving that a medium chance for formation. This is a system we will continue to monitor the next couple of days as it continues to track towards west-northwest, likely moving across the northern Leeward Islands by the middle to the ending part of next week. Closer to home, we still have that upper level disturbance generating some showers and some thunderstorms, mainly across the northwest Bahamas. Some of those showers and thunderstorms heavy and strong to severe at times. We will continue this trend tonight through tomorrow, likely over the next couple of days as the system remains in place. So if you have plans for the outdoors for the northern Bahamas, you may want to keep your rain gear handy. Boating forecast, northwest Bahamas tonight to tomorrow. Your winds will be out of the southeast to south at 10 to 15 knots. Seas running 2 to 4 feet over open waters. Low tide is at 11:11 tonight. Your high tide takes place at 4:52 tomorrow. Taking a look at the southeast and central Bahamas, caution flag in place for you guys down there. East-southeast winds at 15 knots. They will be gusting higher times across the southeast Bahamas. Seas will be running 3 to 5 feet over open waters. Here's a look now at your national forecast. In your extended forecast, we'll keep the showers in the picture for the next couple of days as that upper level disturbance stays parked just to the north of the Bahamas, so most of the northwest Bahamas will be seeing some showers. Temperatures will stay in the 90s, triple-digit indices expected, so we have a heat advisory in place for most of the islands, and then we expect some Saharan dust to be getting in here, so Saharan dust or dust advisory will be in place as well. That's a look at our weather. Make it a safe night, everybody.
Welcome back. Well, we're smack in the middle of the summer months, and even as summer winds down, the heat is still here. Tonight, we're showing you how Baja Bay at Baha Mar is giving families the perfect way to beat the heat, with plenty of water, fun, and quality time together. Our Joshua Williams got in on all the action and tells us more in this report.
No vacation or staycation should be complete without some time in the water. And at Baha Mar Resort, Baja Bay is the place to do just that. From the moment you walk in, it feels like you step into another world with something for everyone. One of the local favorites is the water slide. Towering high above the park, it offers an exhilarating ride before sending you splashing safely into the pool. And if you're looking to enjoy the beach without actually being at the beach, Baja Bay has you covered. There's a man-made beach with wave action that creates the feeling of being right in the ocean. It's also a family-friendly space with children enjoying the water throughout the day. And then there's the lazy river, one of my personal favorites. You can grab a float and let the gentle current carry you along a winding path around the park as you relax and take in the scenery. And of course, safety is a top priority. Lifeguards and friendly staff are stationed throughout the park, ready to assist guests whenever needed. It's all designed with vacationers, and in my case, staycationers in mind. And Baja Bay's general manager tells me keeping an attraction like this running smoothly is a year-round operation.
We literally just started the low season, but we have been busy from December. So you can take whichever day from December, the last 2 weeks of December up to the last week of July, and we thought we didn't have a break. That's how busy it has been.
And if you at home don't take advantage of it, frequent visitors like Sydney Duke from Nashville, Tennessee certainly will.
Pretty much everything. We love the lazy river. This pool is so much fun. The food is also so good. So just coming to relax, eat good food, meet people, hang out, and enjoy. It's the best time.
Reporting for Our News, I'm Joshua Williams.
That looks like a lot of fun, Josh. Well, Manny Fresh, the producer and architect behind the signature sound of Cash Money Records, has performed solo in the Bahamas for the first time in his more than 30-year career. Making his debut at John Batista's Jazz Club at Baha Mar, the hip-hop veteran delivered classic hits from his catalog and closed out the show by putting the spotlight on a Bahamian artist.
I want to see the Cash Money Records, man. I want to hear the Cash Money classics. I wouldn't have missed this for the world. I had to come and check it out. And then also, I saw his interest he has in some of the local talent.
Local music producer Zoltan Johnson was among those eagerly waiting Manny Fresh's arrival at John Batista's Jazz Club at Baha Mar. The international recording artist and producer took the stage Wednesday and Thursday nights, delivering a captivating and diverse performance for a room full of music lovers. Fresh, widely regarded as a legend in the music industry, moved effortlessly through a mix of sounds, from trap and R&B to southern bounce and even Bahamian rake and scrape. But before he took the stage, Fresh revealed something that caught Zoltan's attention. He told me exclusively that he had developed an interest in a local track, Coming Home, by Ghetto Picnic, produced by Zoltan.
And if I'm right, what's got Sauce God 242?
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Man, you really took
yeah. Like, you know, and I understand this young man is somewhere around here, and I remixed that song, so I would like to give it to him.
The announcement quickly went viral. Unfortunately, Ghetto Picnic was out of the country at the time, but he did see the message and the buzz surrounding it.
I appreciate whatever you're about to do. Thank you.
Manny then unveiled his remixed version of the song to the audience at the Jazz Club. The remix blended Ghetto Picnic's original vocals on a rake and scrape inspired instrumental, while incorporating the iconic beat of Michael Jackson's Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. The surprise performance sent the crowd into a frenzy. Local artist Jay Shepard and musician Jermaine Taylor also expressed their pride, celebrating the moment and the spotlight it shined on Bahamian music.
Very proud, and it just showed the growth that Bahamian artists make and actually the impact we can have on the rest of the world.
When
foreigners, especially well-acclaimed man like Manny Fresh, when they take the time to listen and then they find something they enjoy in our culture, it's a quick like nudge. We're like, this what you got.
Ghetto Picnic worked hard to get that song out there on virtual platforms. So congratulations to you and Zoltan. And with that, we thank you so much for joining us for our News Weekend. On behalf of the entire team, I'm Danielle Miller. Have a great evening.